My name is Denise Moss-Sieber, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker event put on by the American Royalty Group.
This is Coach TC. On this bright and sunny day, I want to say I support the Gus Smacker. I also support Mr. Walker in his efforts. I've known him for quite some time, and he's done an outstanding job building community and bringing this event back to the Twin Cities. So I'm 100% supportive, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help him out. So.
Yo, this is Sam Linus from Pledging Power Records, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker event put on by the American Royalty Group. God bless.
My name is Renee Curtis, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by American Royalty Group.
I'm Marlon Neal, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker 3-on-3 basketball event put on by the American Royalty Group.
My name is Louis Dixon. I'm the Executive Director of the Teens Networking Together program. I support Orlando Walker and the American Royalty Group to put on the St. Paul Gus Smacker. Thank you very much for your efforts, Orlando Walker, and I hope everything does work out for you.
Hi, my name is Mary Martinez, and I'm a parent, a volunteer, and an advocate for the St. Paul Gus Smackers, which is put on by the American Royalty Group. I would like to show my continued support to the American Royalty Group and all their efforts in planning this event. This year would have been our second year participating in the St. Paul Gus Smackers, and we are deeply saddened the event had to be canceled. I would like to show my full support to the American Royalty Group and all their efforts in planning this event, and hope that this event can be planned next year and for years to come. Thanks again, American Royalty Group.
My name is Samina Ahmed, and I support the Gus Smacker basketball event.
My name is Shayna Basting, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event put on by the American Royalty Group.
My name is Takara, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker, sponsored by the American Royalty Group.
My name is Minnesota Flyboy Red, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event put on by American Royalty Group.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Ray checking in to say that I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker 3-on-3 basketball event put on by the American Royalty Group. So return of the Mac.
Yo, this is Prince Carlson of Pledging Power Records, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker event put on by the American Royalty Group.
This is Phil Hazelman, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by American Royalty Group.
Hey, this is Matthew J. from Pledge Empire Records, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker event hosted by the American Royalty Group.
I'm Livingston, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by the American Royalty Group. Great job, cuz.
I'm Jules, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event.
My name is Joe Blomquist, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event put on by American Royalty Group.
My name is Josh. I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by American Royalty Group.
Hey, this is Jeff with Shout Out Minnesota, and I'm here to support the Gus Smacker. Shout out to Orlando Walker. Minnesota, support this. Is a good event. It's for the people, and shout out to you guys for everybody that supports this event. Thank you.
My name is Gina, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event put on by the American Royalty Group.
Hey, this is Gully McGruff, telling you to go ahead and check out the St. Paul Gus Smacker basketball event thrown by the American Royalty Group. Go ahead and catch that. Peace out.
What's up? This is Pharaoh Alexander. I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by the American Royalty Group. We need that Gus, man. I'm flying all the way from Florida just to play ball on that top men's court. Platinum Motivation, we coming.
How everybody doing out there? It's your man, Mr. Music. Just letting y'all know that everybody needs to support the Gus Smacker. It's a 100% positive event. I would have had my radio station be a part of it if it wasn't, man. Let's bring Gus Smacker back to St. Paul, baby. Let's go.
My name's Nevaeh. I support St. Paul Gus Smacker, hosted by the American Royalty Group.
My name is Annalisa Toby, and I support the St. Paul Gus Smacker put on by American Royalty Group.
What's up, y'all? This is Alvin D. Clarity.
from the radio show Real Talk with the Real Brothers, and I'm supporting the St. Paul Gus Macker put on by the American Royalty Group. They out here trying to do something good for the community, so if you can show them some love and show them some support, it would be well appreciated. Thank you, and peace out.
My name is Julius Walker. I support the Gus Macker put on by my dad.